Squatters, I'm back with another one. Let's keep engaging. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for watching my content. Um, I'm very worried, man, about the behavior of our politicians. Again, I'm very worried. I'm very, very much worried because people would say we hate on ANC, we hating on Abu Fikile Mbalula, Abu Ramaphosa, and all of that. But then if we come to real talk, Uguti, what is it good that they are doing? That we can compliment. I mean, I'm willing to compliment them if there's anything good that they do. And I would love to think, Uguti, I'm consistent on this. And then if you don't do good, I will consistently criticize you because you don't do good. Recently, it's all over the news. I was watching the interview. Aldrin is very smart, by the way. Shout out to Aldrin Simpier when he was interviewing Ntate Gwete Mantashe. You know, when a politician runs out of tricks, and they say, yeah, but it's the decision of the ANC, but that one is not a committee. I don't understand what exactly he was trying to say. But going to Robben Island in a Yatch, I mean, Abu Cyril Ramaphosa, they are arriving there in private jets, abanye bazifikela ngama-Yatch, decent dinner, what. I feel like these guys are cruising. They are not worried. They are not worried even about the support that they are declining. And it's every man for himself. It's worrisome to have such politicians. You know, I love being honest. I don't really like how ANC is running this country. Honestly, I don't like how they are running this country. And I started to realize this thing of arrogance from them when Julius Malema was still at the ANC, when he was a youth league president. You remember Julius Malema used to chase journalists out and tell them that this is a revolutionary meeting, and telling Helen Zille that he's a tea girl and all that. So that's when I started to realize that no, this is destructive politics. This is no longer constructive politics. These people, they don't know what they are doing anymore. And then, by the way, it's when we were going through this poverty thing and trying to address it with the Muguti ANC. Please listen to the masses on the ground. They are suffering. They are struggling, the unemployment rate and everything, and nobody cared, by the way. And I want to make it clear, Uguti, Babu Jacob Zuma is also not a saint. He is also not a saint. He is part of the problem, by the way, of this country. The problems that we are facing now, he is part of these problems. Because remember, if we talk about the issue of free education, he couldn't sort that problem out. Students are still stuck with very heavy debts that they can't even graduate, some of them. So all these problems that we are facing now, all these comrades that are ANC, whether you were there or you are no longer there, either way, you are part of the problem. And it's worrisome for us to see politicians like Abu Fikile. Fikile Mbalula, by the way, likes the spotlight. Who tend to celebrate him more than anything else. You remember when he was wearing 30,000, 27,000 track suits, set and a piece, 2 piece, 27,000. And you want to come and say, when are you representing the poor masses, our people, and all of that? You look at Abantaban Jengabu Julius Malema, they also the same. It's a cook from the same pot, by the way. But it will take time for people, especially average citizens who are just following blindly without checking. Mina, I verify, I check, if you say we must follow you, what is it that you have for us? But for politicians like Abu Fikile Mbalula, I've mentioned that many times. Pegamaj, you know that thing, it's very expensive. And by the way, I don't want to go there. That yak belongs to a businessman in Cape Town there. Cape Town or Durban, I'm not sure. I will verify. But my point is, the very same businessman is getting tenders, government tenders from the ANC. The ANC. And in 2015, his company was actually on a spotlight for some whatever that was going on there. And okay, as Pumiwu Leo, I'm worried about how our politicians are behaving. And Babu Kwetemantaj is trying to say, no, that is not Fikile Mbalula's decision to use that yard to go to Robben Island or whatever. No, it's a collective decision, man. It's a collective decision. All of you guys agree to what is on celebrate. You guys are celebrities. I don't understand why someone like Fikile Mbalula just go and produce my piano songs and be my porisa man once. Why do you continue to? You want to be in a space of politics? It's not pub and place politics. Politics, you must be a socialist. You must live by and lead by example. You shouldn't be saying something and doing something different. People are watching you. And you are a public figure, by the way. We are looking at you. Whatever the behavior that you portray on a public platforms or wherever you are a public figure. There's people who are going to shoot videos of you and all of that, and you still continue to do this. I'm very much worried about its behavior among politicians. By the way, it's not surprising to me, as I've mentioned before, Wuti, every man for himself. If anyone is still pinning their hopes on politicians, you are lying to yourself. I promised you even before, Wuti, you can take Julius Malema tomorrow, or you can take Jacob Zuma tomorrow and put him there as a president. Uzuma foot name Zwile foot and some Khalil and some phone. I know what you don't want him anymore. And I understand why. Because he was there, he did absolutely nothing. He did absolutely nothing. He empowered his own comrades and his family and everybody. And even now, he still wants to go back. Usafunu, yo, greedy, yo. You're so greedy. You still want to go back. What is it that is that you couldn't really finish there? You still have some unfinished business there. Hey, I don't know. Maybe squatters, you will say something. Maybe you'll change my mind how I view this whole thing. But to have a Secretary General of the ANC arriving in a yard, something which you should be ashamed of yourself. Why having a rental car and arrive there just like everybody else? No, turn the spotlight. Turn to buy a celebrity. You like being a celebrity so that when you come, everybody must see you with, hey, Mr. Fear Fokol is here. Huh? For what? For what? Why? Why Uratabu celebrity? Pella, these days you must be careful as squatters. We have got celebrity politicians. Abu Julius Malem, 7 July, Kabatua 30,000. Then comes back at the overall parliament and say we representing people. Is that what we are? Is that who we really are? Are those the politicians we want them in power so that you give them more power? 1 million, so 1 meter straight. So it's worrisome and shame. Umatala Ukwademantasha tried to explain that I'm sorry to say I felt like he was talking nonsense, something which didn't make sense. It's not like Ganja Nuti. Have you ever watched an interview where you're looking at someone trying to justify something which is so out of order to an extent that you realize, this person is lying. You are lying to us. That was a collective decision by the ANC. You guys are spending money there. Nitola money. But when you're supposed to create jobs, when you're supposed to fix potholes, to fix leaking sewage systems, nani indaba zogesi. You are not there. Ama-councillor wahlala elokishini. Councillors are not staying with us there at squatter camp. They are staying there emasababsini. Makungana case, or if there's anything, the community is actually fixing everything for themselves because they've realized that they are on their own. Steve Bantu big. Black men, you're on your own. As our politicians continue to mess up. One mistake, one blunder after the other, They are not willing to fix. Lento would hear self-correction, what. There's nothing like that. We are heading for the West. Watch this space. Till now, we are watching them. We are monitoring them. They are public figures. Anything wrong that they do, we will criticize. Anything good that they do, we will compliment. So far, I'm still waiting for any squatter to tell me what is it that the ANC is doing right exactly, that I can compliment. I'll come back to this platform and compliment them. What is it so far? Since Ramaphosa became a president, I'm waiting for the squatters. Thank you, Siyabonga, for watching my content. Keep on subscribing. Abanye, ngenano, click that notification bell. Ngicela ukuthi si engage sikhulume. Thank you, Siyabonga abantu basemzansi. Sure.